What's up guys, this is Kitchen Confidence, and in this video I'm going to show you how to make a breakfast quesadilla. Let's get this breakfast quesadilla going. So I've got my ingredients right here. I've got a flour tortilla. Here's some potato that I've shredded. I've added some salt, pepper, onion powder, garlic powder, paprika, and a little bit of flour just to bind it together. Don't add too much flour or else you're gonna end up with a gummy, cakey kind of mess. Here's 2 slices of ham, thinly sliced ham. I've got 2 eggs here, and I've seasoned them with salt and pepper and just beaten them. And this is about 2 cups of shredded cheese. I think it's just a Mexican cheese blend mix. You can use whatever kind of mix you want, but this is what I'm using for right now. Alright, so these are all the ingredients that you're going to need, so let's get over to the stove and get this cooking. Alright, so I've got my pan heating up, medium-high. Just going to add a little bit of oil to the pan, not too much. And then what we're going to do is cook our potato in this pan once it gets nice and hot. I'm going to add a little bit of potato just to do try to get one thin single layer, and then we're just going to let this cook and crisp up in the pan. I'm actually going to turn up the heat on this. Now let's go over to our other pan. So in this pan, all I'm going to do is take our flour tortilla and just lay it in there. Take our cheese blend, and I'm just going to put it on half of this tortilla. Doesn't have to be perfect, but just get it evenly and just let it do its thing here. It's going to start melting while our potatoes are finishing up cooking. I'm going to check on the potatoes now, and it looks like it's got a good seal and crust on the bottom side. I'm just going to go ahead and turn that. We're just going to let that cook on this side now and crisp up. I want a little bit more color on this side right here, so I'm going to probably flip it over again to make sure that I get a nice crisp crust on there. I've added a little bit more oil to help crisp up the potato. And we're just going to take a look here and flip it over. And we're getting a little bit more color now, so that's good. And I've looked at our tortilla and the cheese is starting to melt nicely. So once this potato is good and crisp, we're going to transfer that onto the tortilla. So there's a good amount of color on here. So what I'm going to do now is cut this in half in the pan. And then I'm going to transfer this over to our tortilla where the cheese is nice and melted. I'm just going to lay down my potato just like that. Just lay it down over the melted cheese. Now I'm going to layer on 2 slices of ham. And now we're going to go back to the other pan to cook our eggs. So using the same pan, I've just added a little bit of oil. I'm going to add the egg into the pan. I'm just going to quickly get this cooking because our tortilla is getting nice and crisp right there, see? I'm just going to cook this real quick because now we've got everything going on in our little quesadilla there. So we're just going to finish with this egg. I like my scrambled eggs still a little wet, so I'm going to add it now, the way it is right now, to the quesadilla. Now I'm just going to add the egg onto the quesadilla. Try to get it as even as possible. Now I'm going to top it with the rest of the cheese. Just like that. Take this and just flip it over. I've got that together. I'm just melting down that cheese. And we're good. Alright, we've got our quesadilla right here. Just going to cut it in half. Nice and crispy. There we go. We've got a nice, beautiful breakfast quesadilla. Nice and crispy. It's got a little more color than I like, but it's still perfectly delicious. So you've got the nice, crispy tortilla right there. You've got egg, some ham, some potato, and some cheese. I call that a good breakfast right there. Alright guys, that's the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it and give it a try the next time that you're in the kitchen. And please subscribe, like, and share if you haven't already. I'll see you next week with another cooking video. And remember, kitchen confidence starts with you.